Hey, pigs. Hey guys, welcome back to Country View Acres. So today I'm out here at our pig pen, and when I built this in the spring, I really didn't think about how I was going to load the pigs when they needed to go to the butcher. So that's what I'm going to try to do today. I'm going to try to take the livestock trailer, I'm going to try to incorporate it into their fencing, try to get them used to the trailer, maybe feed them inside of the trailer so they're more familiar with it. And hopefully that'll make them easier to load. So the pigs are scheduled to go to the butcher in about 2 to 3 weeks. So they're not gonna be here much longer. And yeah, these have been great pigs so far. I will just say these pigs have been the friendliest pigs we've owned so far, and they've just been great to have. So to make the trailer part of the pig pen, what I'm thinking is I'm gonna take a stock panel and I'm gonna take it from their pen across here to this side of the trailer, and that'll fence in this side. And then I'm going to take this electric fencing, we're going to turn it the opposite direction. We're going to make it turn back and come end right here next to this door. And then that should allow them access to the back of the trailer. So last year what I did is I raised the jack on the trailer all the way up so that the bumper would go as close to the ground as possible, hoping that the pigs would be able to step into the trailer. And it was still difficult for really the pigs to get in and out of it. So luckily this year when we were cleaning the barn, we actually found an old livestock loading ramp. And it's a fairly small ramp. It looks like it was for pigs. This was a hog farm like back in the 70s. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that loading ramp, I'm going to try to put it together, I'm going to try to fit it up here to the trailer, and then hopefully that's going to make easy access for the pigs to be able to get in and out of this livestock trailer. Of course, it's the thing that's farthest back, right? Always what you want's in the back. Oh! So here's the pieces to the loading ramp, and it has been sitting in the barn like in a pile of dirt, you know, and it's got a dirt floor in the barn. You can see there's a little bit of termite damage on this one board, so maybe later, this board don't look too great either. Maybe one day later we might try replacing some of the boards in here, but I think this will be good enough to use. And when I first looked at this, I thought it was backwards. As I look at it, this is actually the bottom. So let me put this together and I'll show you why I thought it was backwards. It just looks weird to me. So when I first looked at this, I saw all these angle brackets and I figured that went on the bottom, but I think those are for traction so that when they slip that they run into these. If you look at them a lot closer, they actually got little grooves on them. So just how everything's put together, this should be on top. So I say with their cloven hooves, this is just to help them get up here if it's slippery. So I'm almost done changing the fencing. The bad thing is my electric fence was charged from this side. So now I had to move the fence charger down there, and I'm gonna have to pull up these ground rods. So I'm just gonna wet them down, and hopefully I can get them to pull fairly easy. But while we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and check out the pig pen and check out the pigs. So we have got a little bit of rain here lately, probably got a couple inches this last week, and the pigs are really starting to root. They haven't been able to root all summer long, and now that the ground is finally softer, they're finally getting to root, and they're starting to tear things up a little bit. But I think they're really enjoying themselves with this softer ground. And the pigs are getting fairly big. We'll probably go ahead, maybe we'll get a measurement on them today and see how big they're getting. So we built this pig pen around this old hog hooch here, and this is where they stay. They sleep in here at night and everything. And since the nights are getting colder, we've been starting to put straw in there for them to lay in and try to stay warm at night, because we've had some nights that have gotten down into the, down a little bit below freezing. So over here you can see their water barrel. This is on a hill. They kept knocking it over. So finally I just strapped it to a tree, and you can see they've taken all the dirt out from underneath that water barrel. They do like to turn a wallow into the water that comes off of it. But I think the tree has worked out really well. Ever since I strapped it to the tree there, I've had no issues with it falling over, which there was no level ground here. It's hard to tell in the camera, but this is actually kind of sloped like this. So the pigs have really cleaned up in here under these trees. They've exposed, there's concrete blocks. There's an old T-post right there. There's a bunch of metal and stuff in here. There's metal there. There's some metal back in there. There's a piece of sheet metal or something there. I mean, they're just digging all this stuff up. So I'll come in here after the pigs are gone, and we'll try to clean this up just a little bit better. But it's amazing. I couldn't walk through here beforehand, and now I can walk through these trees, and everything is all cleaned up. I mean, especially under these trees. They like to lay in the shade on these hot days, and under these trees they've really cleaned out. So it's looking good in here. Well, let's see if we can pull these ground rods. Hopefully they've gotten wet enough. So I'm going to take this ground clamp and use it to twist on the ground rod. Oh, there she came. Yeah, see if the other one's that easy. Yep. If I get it to twist, I'm probably going to get it to pull. A little rough on your hands. So I got it up about 4 inches so far. Should just get easier. Oh, there we go. Luckily, I cut this ground rod in half, and they're like 2 4-foot ground rods, or else I'd never be able to pull them out and move them around if they were a full 8 foot long. So I think the pig fence is all done now. Got the electric fence energizer, that's hooked all back up. And what I need to do now is I actually need to mix up some pig feed. And then I'm gonna feed the pigs, and while they're eating, I wanna try to take some measurements of the pig, how long they are, how big around they are. And then I can estimate how much they weigh and see how close they're gonna be, because they're going to the butcher here in a couple weeks, and I really would like them to be about 250 pounds when they go. So we'll get an estimate on their weight, and then I'm going to try to find something that they like, some kind of food that they like, see if I can get them coaxed into the trailer, see if I can follow me into the trailer and check the trailer out. So let's go ahead and do that. So I've let this pig feed soak for about an hour. Go ahead and feed it to him. We're gonna pick this pig right here. The other one's all muddy. It's been in the mud. How are you doing? See if I can measure you. So between the ears to the top of the tail. Right, I'd say right there. Let me try that again. Where's the top of your tail at? Right there? Got 46 inches. 46 inches long. The other one's belly is really muddy. 43 inches around. 46 and 43. So I just did the math real quick. So you take the measurement from around the pig, take that times itself, then times the length, and then divide that by 400, and it comes out to an estimated of 212 pounds for this pig right here. So it's a little bit under the 250 that I was shooting for. They do have a couple more weeks to grow out, so they'll probably add another 10 to 15 pounds before they get butchered. But overall, I've been pretty happy with these pigs. They've been super friendly pigs, really nice, never scared of us or anything, and they haven't ate as much feed. I actually bought the same amount of feed that I bought for the last two pigs. I bought 1,800 pounds worth of feed, and I'm gonna have at least 300 to 400 pounds of feed left over. So now I gotta figure a way to see if I can get the pigs to come into the trailer and check it out. So I'm gonna have to go find some food or something to see if I can get them to get in here. Hey, you see what this is? Do you see what that is? Hey, come here. Hey. Hey, you see what this is, don't you? You know that's an egg. Yes, you do. Oh, you can't eat it yet. You gotta follow me. Okay, come on. Come here, piglet. Oh. This ain't gonna work. I can see that already. Hey, come on. You know you want these eggs. These are the best thing ever. Come on. Come here. You'll get a reward. Come here. Come on. Come on. I'll give you these eggs. Come here. I'll give you these eggs. Oh, you know you can do it. You made it like a third of the way up. Come on. You gotta go the hard way, don't you? You're not gonna go the easy way. You gotta go not on the ramp. No, you can't eat the... You can't, that's rubber. It's a rubberized floor. All right. Scout, get out of here. Well, one of the dogs came in and he wants the eggs. No, you can't have the eggs. No. You can crawl in, can't you? Hopefully the pigs can't crawl in. You cannot have these eggs. No. No, they're for the pigs. No. No. I know, it's terrible. Now you're trapped in here with the pigs, Scout. Well, Scout has never got to be inside with the pigs. And now he's got his chance. Don't you, Scout? Yeah. Well, we know that Scout can get in here now. You guys checking each other out? He might get a little rough with you, Scout. She's bigger than you are. Scout! Scout, chill. Scout! Scout, come here. Come here. Good boy. Come here. Hey, no. Scout, come here. Scout, they will bite you. They're bigger than you are, Scout. Come here. Hey, you're just way too, you're like a puppy. Come on. Come on, you and me gotta go. So Scout can definitely crawl underneath the livestock trailer and get in the pig pen. So that's not good. He'll just end up getting in here and chasing the pigs around and stressing them out. So I'm gonna go grab some concrete blocks. I think it'll take about 4 or 5 of them. And I'm just gonna block up underneath the bumper, the back of the trailer there, and that'll prevent him from getting back in. I can't put anything in here you guys don't mess with. Even concrete blocks. Well, that'll keep Scout from getting in here. Well, I almost got one of the pigs to get in the trailer, except it didn't want to go in the ramp. It just wanted to go around the side, and it was just too high up for it to jump in the trailer all the way. So hopefully over the next couple days they'll learn how to get in and out just fine. We'll start feeding them in there and they'll get used to it. But I think that's it for today's video, guys. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Come on. You know you want it. Now, if I put them down, come on. Come on. You're just gonna walk in, aren't you? Come here. I'll put these eggs right there. Come on. You're almost there. You can do it. Come on.